And when I moved to the lab, it was because Ray was gunning for me. I had learned, through the grapevine that I was going to get fired, and I knew that they'd hired Alan Kay over there. And so I ran across the street and said, Alan, help me, save me. I'm a good person. I have lots of good ideas. I'm writing a PhD thesis on virtual reality, which it wasn't called that yet. But so bless his heart, he hired me. And pretty much everybody else there at that time were graduates of the architecture machine group, which is what the MIT Media Lab was called that last year, and then it switched over. So all these MIT guys were there, and me, and Chris Crawford, who were the only outsiders. But I got to completely change what I was about, I got to look at stuff like brain scans and VR and different models for different game mechanics than we had been used to. Social game mechanics, Chris was really good at. So it opened a whole new world to me. And it also stimulated my dissertation a great deal to be working with Alan and all those wonderful MIT folks, Scott Fisher, whom I later formed a company with to do VR, and Mary and Rachel Strickland, who's still a great colleague and a wonderful videographer. These guys were real brain food for me. Suddenly I wasn't a theater guy and I wasn't a computer game guy. I was like doing research on important stuff. And the vision that opened up for me then was, it's like I want it to be like a waking dream. I want to put my hand in there, and I don't want any fucking interface. I don't want knobs. I don't want inventories. I could maybe put up with the data glove, which wasn't quite there yet, but would be soon. But later on at Interval, we had a group called the No Fucking Interface group that was trying to get this kind of direct interaction. By that time, I'd become friends with Henry Jenkins. So, yeah,
nice.
Fun.